Hello friends that are here to see my miniatures. I have this really cool doll that I had custom made from Jenny Clem, who I have bought a lot of dolls from already, and they're mostly in my bakery, but this one is going to be in my 1940s club room, smoking room, whatever you want to call it, but it's 1940s theme. I have been looking everywhere for a bartender. And finally I found one on her site, which is Etsy, and I will put in the description a link to her shop. Now this comes all the way from England, Gloucestershire, England that is, and it came in really fast. She always mails her items fast. Oh yes, and this beautiful bookmark in which she puts in all of her packages, and she knows I'm an avid reader, so this is just beautiful. And she makes these herself with watercolor and has it laminated or in a little pocket that's like a lamination, and with a cute little tassel on it, and it's hand signed. And this is just my little bonus gift, and I absolutely love it. And since I just showed you that one, I want to show you the ones that she sent me before. And some of them she has beads on it. And this one looks like a web catcher. What do you call those web catchers? You know what I mean, the little web catchers. It's hard to see it up close. So this one is more like has a raised pattern to it. So I have no idea how she does that. And it's kind of raised and probably watercolor in the background. And this one I totally love. It has the mushrooms on it, spotted red mushrooms with the little tassel. This one is with a house, and you all know I love houses, and with beads. This one I love. It is a snowman, and I'm kind of funny because I don't even use this bookmark in the summer. I use it only in the winter time because I'm weird that way. And it has a really cute little snowman here. I'm not sure, she might have painted that too. But everything's hand signed, handmade by Jenny Clem. And here's another snowman, the tassel. Okay, now on to the doll. Here it is. I saw this in her shop and I fell in love. It is so cute, and it's a bartender guy. So she didn't have it as a bartender. However, I asked her if she could put a bar apron on him, bartender apron. I don't know what they're really called. And then the cloth here hanging from his arm, like a bartender would have. So that way he totally looks like a bartender. And the reason why he looks 1940s to me is because he's wearing a bow tie, which they did a lot back then, especially the ones that were serving as a bartender, and a herringbone vest. Herringbone was extremely popular pattern in the 40s. I love his little bald head. And the thing is, I will show you up close her other dolls that I had purchased from her right now. And I wanted to show you them in their setting. This one here is actually Queen Elizabeth. But she looks 1940s to me because of what she's wearing. Totally could have been a 40s outfit. It's a plaid skirt with a sweater and a pin. However, she was actually made to be Queen Elizabeth, and I bought her the year that Queen Elizabeth passed away. And I watched The Crown, and I just really enjoyed knowing more about the Queen with watching that series. Now this one is so cute. I'm going to bring her out so you can see her a little better. Here she is. And look at her eyes. I love how she's looking over to the side. And she is holding a tray of treats. And her outfit is with roses and pink shoes. Now I do not name my dolls. First of all, because I don't remember names very well. So I probably forget what I named them. But this was Queen Elizabeth, and you can name her if you want. I have no idea. Maybe Mabel or something. I liked her because she had brown hair, and and I wanted someone with brown hair in the bakery, so she has brown hair. And she is sitting, and some of the Jenny's dolls are sitting, and this one happens to be, which I'm fine with. You can't make them stand up if they're sitting though, but that's okay because she's at the table having her cake. As you can see here, she has chocolate cake, and it looks so delicious. And she's having a great time with her smiley face, and her eyes are all lit up with her smile. She has a little brooch on her, and the brooch is like a pearl, and I think her outfit suits for a 1940s doll. And these other guys I'm going to show you are not exactly people, but I didn't intentionally set out to buy these, but they are so adorable, and I love everything else in Wonderland, and I just fell in love with them in her shop, so I couldn't resist. And the thing is, yeah, maybe they're not 1940s as much, but they are tea room setting, totally appropriate. So I will show you them up close. And here is the White Rabbit with his tea and his wonderful face and his big ears. And look at the pocket watch. Okay, I'm going to get a close-up of the pocket watch. The pocket watch, it's a big pocket watch. He's just absolutely perfect. I love him. I love how his eyes are. Now I will show you the Mad Hatter. And now the Mad Hatter. And love his face. He's laughing. Love his hat. There is actually a watering can on his hat. A speckled spoon. Well, that's the best I'm going to get it, you guys. But there's a strawberry pin and the watering can. And there's his tea. And then I'm going to show you these guys up close, and I call them my salty seamen. And they like to go to the bakery every day and just to chit chat, have coffee or tea, and smoke their pipes. And they're best buddies. And he has a beard. Now some of our dolls actually have the beard like the hair. This one's more like a molded beard, or not molded, she makes these by hand. However, it's all handmade, so I do know that. And now here's a priest, and he's wearing a long gown that they did more so back in the old days, like the 40s. And he has a little biscuit in his hand, which we may call a cookie in America, but in England they call biscuits. He has some coffee, and he's sitting here on a settee at the tea room talking with the salty guys, in which he's probably telling them they need to go to church more often. I'm not sure. I have a Catholic background, so guilt is part of that course. Anyways, I will show you him in the setting after I show you the last two dolls. So the last two dolls in the tea room. And this one, I think, is supposed to be Queen Elizabeth again. However, I thought she reminded me of my grandma, and my grandma lived till she was 102, and I just loved her so much, and she was always happy and had a good attitude about life. And so that represents my grandma to me, and she kind of wore glasses like that too. And this lady, she's being casual with her slippers on at work, but she's like one of the bakers there, I think, and she is serving some nice scones, I'm thinking, or rolls, but I'll call them scones since I make scones, and I just think she has a really pretty face. Now I'll show you everyone in the bakery. So the ladies are sitting here, and the Mad Hatter, and the White Rabbit over here. It's kind of hard to see, it's a little dimmy in here. I might have to get better lighting. There is my light, but it's not really reflecting down real well on them. In person you can see them a lot better. And then of course the waitress. And it's brighter in this other room. So here they are talking to the priest and the lady back there. Now we're going to go upstairs to the bar. And there they are, and there's the bartender, and there's a guy drinking some beer, and he has a herringbone pants on, and the bartender, of course, has his herringbone vest on. And here are the ladies enjoying the evening. So thanks so much for watching.